Listen to the show. I'm your host, Gus Summers. It's good to be back with you today. We have BREN in studio.
Hello, how are you guys doing out there?
Yeah, I think they're all doing fantastic.
Hope so, they better be.
That's right, that's right.
You're on the in show.
This
is the in show. If you're not on here, you're out, not in.
That's right, you guys are in. Yeah. And of course, your great friend, Yuji Kanemoto.
Hello.
I love how you say it. Say your name again, Yuji?
Yuji, my last name?
Yes,
Kanemoto?
Kanemoto. Now you're saying you're a little more shy.
Yeah, it's alright. He plays the lead guitar and he plays it like a son of a gun, so...
Hey, alright. Well,
there you go.
That's what we're all about. That's
I'm not shy on the stage.
There you go.
I'm loud on the stage.
Hey,
loud where it counts.
big showman, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
When we do a gig, we do a serious gig. Like, if you want to see the best rock and roll show that you're going to see, come to my shows.
There you go. Right on, right on. So usually you get your guitar, smash it down like Peter Townsend and everything.
Kind of like that. Kind of like that in my head.
In his head. Because insuring guitars is not easy or cheap. It's...
So you break it, and BREN, you set yours on fire. Is that it?
I levitate.
Oh, that would have been the only thing that would have upstaged Hendrix after that. Someone levitated. Like, wow, well, who's that guy? Did you know him? That's Bob Dylan.
Dude, nobody upstages Bob Dylan.
That's it. Oh man, guys.
So
let's get right into the show.
Excellent.
So BREN, tell me a little bit about yourself. Your music.
I'm an alternative rock singer-songwriter, similar to Opeth, Dream Theater, Breaking Benjamin, Alice in Chains, Porcupine Tree. These are some of my favorites and some of my biggest influences. Rush. So.
Now we talked about earlier Black Sabbath.
Oh, dude, Black Sabbath. If you are in hard rock right now, there is no way you are not influenced by Black Sabbath.
Yeah. Can you name a few, one or two songs maybe that really, just
Children of the Grave, definitely.
Nice.
Dude, there is no one is doing gent metal right now without being influenced. There's the
there
right
it is, there.
Nobody is doing that kind of rock right now without being influenced by that. And hey, I'll be the first to say it. Yeah, Black Sabbath, huge influence.
Man. Well, you were talking about the other band. Tell me the other band that you really like too.
Dream Theater.
Dream Theater.
Yeah, big fan of Dream Theater. I think they're amazing. I think they've actually put out their best stuff within the last decade, which is funny because they have like over 25 years of being in the biz. But man, sometimes great things just sometimes take a little bit longer, and they're doing well. I mean, they're on the same label as Nickelback, so they're doing something right.
Yeah, exactly. Waiting for the cream to rise to the top, right?
Pretty much. I mean, those guys over at Roadrunner, they've been in this hard rock business since what, 81 or something like that.
Yeah,
so
something like that, right?
I think they know what they're doing, and they picked a good one with Dream Theater.
That's it. And usually, you're saying that you like metal and rock as well, right?
Yeah, I started listening to Metallica when I first started playing guitar. Then I heard of Pantera.
And then that was the end of Metallica.
Yep. For me, it was the end. And just Pantera's tone, heaviness, the power inside of the songs.
And then you discovered In Flames, and then you're like, oh, wow. It's still got the chunkiness and the heaviness of Pantera, but it's got the great songs that Metallica writes,
That's right.
So it's all about the songs. Thank you very much. We were talking about songs earlier.
Yeah, that's right. So tell me one or two songs that really, that you thought this really sums it up for me.
Becoming, yeah.
Nice.
That double kick pattern is so ruthless.
And guitars has the whammy pedals.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh, dude!
So
Dimebag
was such an amazing innovator of the whammy pedal.
Isn't that amazing when you think about how did they come up with that? What made them think that? At the moment, I'm going to do this. Isn't that wonderful when they're able to do something like that?
It's pretty awesome.
But I guess he was drunk when he made that.
Oh, dude. We're talking about Pantera. I rest my case, dude. Do you know the guitarist from Pantera? is really like he had a lot of cult of personality. They even named a cocktail after him. It was his favorite drink. I forget what all's in it, but I know it's got Jägermeister in it.
Right.
And it's of course all those metal guys like Jägermeister. But yeah, it's called the Blacktooth Grin.
Sweet.
That's his.
That's it.
That's a lot of Pantera talk.
So we know where inspiration comes. A little Jägermeister and.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not a big fan of it, but I know a lot of guys that are big fans of the Great Hunter.
That's it. So tell me. Well, Brent, I know you play acoustic guitar. You guys play your acoustic guitars, but I know you guys also play other instruments, right?
Yes, that's correct. I play 7 instruments. Vocals, drums, bass, guitar, keys, Irish whistle, and I'm learning bagpipes.
That's too much.
No.
That's all right. You know what?
Too much.
It's it's a pretty nice 2 to 3 to 1 ratio with other musicians. It kind of gives you an edge. You have to have an edge these days. If you're an independent or semi-independent like myself, you have to have an edge.
Right.
And the more instruments you play, the less you outsource to other musicians. No offense, Yuji. I did not mean that way. This dude is one hell of a guitar player, and man, I can't think of anybody else that I'd want on stage with me. Because he takes my the songs that I write, and he learns what the lead guitar parts are, and he delivers consistently.
Nice. I mean, just talking with you, I know you guys came in early like everyone does, and I see the chemistry between you guys. I mean, that's invaluable when you're able to click with somebody like that.
Absolutely. I mean, although we're I'm a singer-songwriter, I write my own songs, I gotta say, you gotta have the chemistry with the guys performing or the audience doesn't believe it, man.
Right,
I mean, look at Steven Tyler and Joe Perry. Yeah, they did write a lot of songs together, but I mean, they still have that chemistry.
Yeah.
Or Slash and Axl Rose, gotta have that. You just have to have that.
And just click.
Or, back to, we were talking about other music earlier. Lars Ulrich and James Hetfield, dude, that chemistry. Ozzy and Randy Rhoads, there was that chemistry there.
That's right. So how'd you guys meet? Were you just jamming one day with a bunch of buddies? And
no, actually. I was looking for guys to play in my live band. I'd finished an album, my first album. I was looking to, my management and I decided that, as is typical, we decided that it would be a good idea to start playing shows, and I needed to get good musicians because I worked really hard to make a good album. Right. So I wanted to find guys that were going to fit the bill. I went to MI and utilized some of their musicians referral services there.
Music Institute, right?
Exactly. Yeah, at MI, Musicians Institute, and talked with one of the guys over there, a great guy, Michael Bishop. He's good people. He hooked me up with helping to line up some auditions, and Yuji was one of the guys that that we called in, and he was one of a lot actually. In fact, an instructor actually even auditioned, and Yuji was the guy.
He was the guy.
So
how many guitar players?
A lot. A lot.
How a lot?
A lot.
Just one, just you. You were perfect.
No, there was more. There were more than that. There were a lot.
I got there late, around 7 p.m.
Yeah, I was actually like, is he gonna show? And I was honestly expecting some typical Hollywood, dude.
Right. Yeah.
And I was pleasantly surprised. And this, nice, polite guy comes in and says, "Hi, I'm Yuji. I apologize for being late. I've learned the following songs. Which ones would you like to go over?" And that was about all he said for like a month. It was pretty much his sentences were concise. Brevity is definitely one of his skills when it comes to speaking. I'm a little bit longer-winded. Comes with being a lead singer, though.
That's it. You need all that breath. So, what did you play? Did you bring in your acoustic guitar? Or
No, I had my Gibson Les Paul.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yeah.
Such an awesome guitar.
Yeah.
And he loved it.
I did. I'm not usually a huge fan of Les Pauls, actually, but he has this really nice one, and it sounded so awesome. And he plugged it in, and I was like, "Yep, hired."
That's it. History ever since. So why don't we get you to play a little something?
Yeah.
What's the song you were wanting?
Let's do "Only Human."
Only Human?
Yeah, this is the first song on my debut album, Anywhere But Here. It's available on iTunes, and It's a rockin' plugged-in song. We always open the show with it, but we're gonna do an acoustic version for you.
Beautiful. We love it. All right. So only human.
Yep, only human.
Only human.
All right.
Yep.
Desperately, I race to be complete. Nobody needed me today. A world away and frail in my own way. I've got some things to say to you. I cannot see through red. Oh, my convictions, I cannot beat this dead, 'cause I'm only human. If I went away, would you pull me back down to the center of my world when life's no longer clear? Keep me and teach me, remind me why I stay here. I cannot see through the red of my convictions. I cannot beat this dead. Oh, I possess fractals, and I cannot handle this. I'm only human. Oh, I cannot see through the red of my convictions. I cannot beat this dead, 'cause I'm only human. I possess fractal wits, and I cannot handle this. I'm only human. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Only human.
Yep.
Nice.
Only human.
Now you wrote all that by yourself?
Yep.
Lyrics,
Wrote
music?
lyrics, music. I recorded all the parts on the whole record. Produced it. I even did some of the engineering. Like, I had a hand in every phase of my record. It was such a personal experience. It was really artistic and radical.
How long did it take to write? Was it one of those labors of love?
It was about a year of solid working. Not all of that was solid recording, but writing, refining, put a song on the shelf for maybe 2 or 3 months, come back to it, you know, very hard. Then got it mixed, mastered,
Fantastic. Did you? Wow, we'll definitely talk more about that when we get back. All right. Now, this has been the In Show. I've been your host, Gus Summers. We have in studio BREN, and of course, Yuji Kanemoto. Good guitarist. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to get into a lot more of the music and talk a little bit more about them. All right. We'll be right back.